Hey guys, it's Mel and Dee.
Hey.
And right now we are in Paris.
Petty.
Well, let's just like have a conversation on like how to travel safely,
And
even if it's a
smartly.
2-day trip or a 5-month trip or
Yeah.
1 year long trip. You want to make sure that you are safe, so you actually make it back home in one piece with all of your items.
All your belongings.
Like no one has
Weird.
lost their phone, nothing.
No, and I have done so before.
She's left her phone multiple times, 2 times.
So we want to start off with money. Make sure to not travel around with large sums of money. I know you want to be prepared for every instance and what you want to do while you're traveling, but you want to keep in mind that makes you like a thief's delight.
Yes.
Thief's delight. You don't want to be counting a whole wad of money like no, like.
And in Morocco, almost like no place accepts card, so like you kind of have to have a large sum of cash for to be there. So it's like how do you carry around all this money and like
Still
be
safe.
able to be safe? And I think the best way is to make sure you separate your money, separate your big bills.
Yeah, separate your money into different coin purses and pouches, but what you can also do is conceal your money in somewhere where you know that someone won't really think of checking for your money. So one of our friends, they actually hid their money in a cookie box.
Yeah, and
so
they
it's like
were
the stack of cookies, and they put it in the bottom underneath their cookies.
And they were on the beach and they were surfing. So I'm just like, how are these 2 girls surfing?
Yeah, with all their stuff.
All their stuff.
They
just
had to
sitting
pay
out
for the
and whatnot.
excursion that same time, the same day, and then also like be able to buy some food.
Yeah.
So they're like,
So I'm
no,
like, but
we got
they're
a little cookie
in
box.
the cookie box.
Like nobody
eating
knows.
the cookies, and no one knows that they got money at the bottom.
Yeah, and then when
like,
we got to the restaurant, they pulled out their cookie box to pay, and we're
It was
like, what?
I mean,
Like, yeah.
obviously us, like me and her, like, I mean, if we was trying to rob them, like, we could have, because they told us their hiding place. So
Yeah.
you probably shouldn't tell people your hiding
Don't tell
place.
them.
But anyways, those girls, like, they were smart, they were smart about it, because and that definitely goes into, like, if you're traveling alone and you're on the beach or something,
You know, you don't want to have to just sit on the sand and, like,
never
just
get in
watch
the water.
everybody enjoy the water. No, you want to get out and enjoy the water, too.
And you can put in an empty coffee cup, a Pringles can, a tampons box. Like, put in whatever you want.
Yeah,
Like,
easy way to conceal.
I mean, who's gonna be like
to
run
look
you for
through?
your tampons?
Who wants to look
Run
through that?
your tampons. They're gonna rob you. You might not even know what's happening. Like,
Yeah.
you'll
People are
learn
so
after
sly
the
and
fact.
so slick that they can do it.
2 hours later, you will realize that your cell phone is gone. You'll be like, where's my cell phone? That's because someone brushed past you and took it out of your pocket when you weren't. Another way for you to maybe navigate through the cash thing, maybe get a travel card. Like, if you like to travel a lot, like me, I like to travel a lot, so I got the Chase Sapphire card.
Yeah.
And it's a travel card where I can use it internationally and not get charged international fees. So check with your bank and see, like, what cards you can use, like, if you're going to be traveling for a long time. So,
Also, you can use TD Bank. Not many people know it, but TD Bank, they don't charge, like, the international transaction fees and stuff. Or you can look into Visa. They have a travel card that gives you travel insurance and all that. You just got to look into it and see which one will best fit. When you're traveling and, no matter if you're alone or with a group and, you guys going out to these cool events, whatever it may be, like when there are big crowds and groups of people, that's easy spots for people to come and swiftly take your stuff. Just be aware and be observant. Yes, you can enjoy the time, but also just, be
smart.
aware.
Like,
be aware
come
of your
on.
surroundings. Like, you see people going like this to you, like brushing
Once
up
I
on you,
feel
rubbing
someone
on.
brush me, I think I already know what's happening. I'm like, I'm not the one. I'm not the one.
Especially because we're from New York, we don't play with the getting in our personal space thing. That is one thing where we're like, you coming into my personal space, that's the problem.
Just being on the subway, I gotta check people. I'm like, no, you too close to me. I don't like that. Like, and it could be anyone.
Keep your close eye on. We knew you guys want to go out and party, get down.
I'm supposed to do the same thing.
If you're in a hostel like us, try and get a group together.
Make
people,
friends. Make friends.
Go outside with them so that way you have people that can walk back with you. Yeah.
But if you're by yourself, please, and if you're a female, please at least try to like make some type of friend like in a hostel, so like you guys can go together to the place, and guess what, you guys are coming back to the same place.
And also, if you do not want to mess with anyone and you just want to travel alone, you want to do your own thing, that's fine. Take a taxi, take a Uber, take a Lyft. Try and do that. It's better to say, like, use your money on transportation back to a place rather than getting hurt in the night because you had to walk back.
Because guess what? You're not from that town. You don't know what's on that corner. You don't know who lives in that house right there. You don't know what kind of front this business is. Like, you never know. And things happen anywhere, anytime. Yeah. It can happen in broad daylight, and especially can happen in the night if you're by yourself. If you're trying to skip the taxi thing, at least walk on well-lit roads. Like, don't just be like on Google watching the map on your phone like this. Like,
that's how you could
at
easily
that point,
get taken.
Don't die. Like, please. Like, can you not?
Safety first.
Make sure you're paying attention to who is walking around you and who's on the corner, who you just saw, who's walking right
in that back corner.
Like, who you? That's obviously a setup. You should tell a family member your itinerary when you are traveling. So let them know like where you're going and who you're going with, just in case of anything. Like, your family, they know where you are at all times.
Something happens to you and they get a call from the police or whatever, like, they can help them out.
Or even if you get sick, like, guess what, you're passed out on the street, no one knows where you are. Like, at least they know where you're at.
True. And then also try and carry around, like, I don't know, like a piece of paper or a card or something of like the hostel or whatever that you're staying at, like, because if you like she said, like, if you pass out and you get hurt, they can contact the place that you're staying at and be able to help you that much quicker.
Oh, and that reminds us, when we were on the beach and that guy was going to the beach with us, and he had he obviously does not have any travel safety, because bro was walking around with his passport. I think he had like a receipt like from the hostel in his bag, and he left it on the train.
Yes.
And we was like, bro, you lost what on the train?
Your passport? Why were you bringing your passport, bro? Like, but it worked out in his favor that he had that receipt, because luckily the person who found it, they were able to call the hostel and let them know where his stuff was, so he was able to get it right back. Be very careful with the water you drink. This is not your hometown, okay?
Unless you like having diarrhea.
Do you know what diarrhea is? Pain in your stomach? Do you like? No. So there are a couple of places that you can drink the water from, but as a total, just be safe. Go to the supermarket and get some bottled water. But some people really do be thirsty. They really be thirsty, so they need this water.
Yeah, you're right.
They do.
All right. Well, yeah. Just ask if you can drink the water, and if they say yes, or if they say don't.
Yeah. Once they start doing, don't just go ahead and buy it.
Or actually, maybe Google it, because I've heard someone say I should drink the Moroccan water, and I was like, I'm not drinking the water in Morocco. I'm not doing that.
No, don't do it to yourself.
But wait, I think there's a tablet you can put in.
Oh yeah, there's like water purifying tablets if you do not want to go the route of continuously purchasing water. Put it in, and you got your purified water.
But remember, it depends on where you are.
Yes.
So when you out, I know you're trying to floss, you're trying to be like, look at me, like that. Like, all right, you're gonna get robbed, ma. Like, and sir, you're gonna get robbed, okay?
Yeah, don't be flashing that gold jewelry, got the rollie on the wrist. No. Okay.
Like, even like with your cell phone and your camera and You know, I know you're trying to get your pictures and your videos with Snapchat and Instagram and blah, blah, blah. I don't care what site you use. But make sure you are paying attention when you are snapping your pictures and getting your videos, because, you know, you're not trying to be looking like you're better than other people or whatnot, especially if you are in a poor place. But if you are in like a rich place and I guess you don't really have to worry that much about like big gadgets being taken from you. But you know, it's still something to have on the back of your mind, like, you know, just in case. Like, we got the, you know, the binocular sized cannons that be like, I don't know, like where they taking pictures from, but people got the fancy cameras, so make sure you are.
I mean, well, then you need to be having a security guard.
Security.
Got the security behind you. So when you're asking people for directions,
because you are.
Do not ask any Joe Schmo off the corner. No. Go into a shop and ask them for some directions, because that shopkeeper is not gonna walk out of their shop and leave to show you where you're going. No, they'll give you correct instructions, because they usually know like what's around them. You know, that it's something that they should know.
Yeah.
And the second thing, because we know a lot of people, mainly in Morocco, that have done this, that when you ask someone off the corner, they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take you, yeah, whatever. And then when you get to the destination, they'll charge you this large sum, and you're like, wait, whoa.
That's I think that's all our travel safety tips.
If you guys have any travel safety tips that you want to share with us, you know, so you girls could stay safe in these streets out here, leave them down in the comments below.